In a gathering of this kind, we have come from different religious affiliations, but God is one. Let us pray the way we always pray. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Almighty, ever-living God, we would like to thank you for the gift of our country, Uganda. We would like to thank you that you have blessed our country, Uganda, with resources. You have blessed our country, Uganda, with good leaders. Almighty God, we would like to thank you for the gift of our President, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda. We pray that may you give him good health, give him knowledge and wisdom, that he may lead our country, Uganda, to realize the socio-economic transformation that our country, Uganda, desires. We would like to thank you for the gift of our cabinets, ministers, for the good vision and the missions that they have for our country, Uganda. We would like to thank you for the judiciary. May they minister justice. May they promote the common good of the people. May they promote social peace, safeguarding individual freedom. We thank you for the parliaments of Uganda. May they make laws that enhances peace and stability in our country, Uganda. Father, we are now in a campaign season. May you guide all political aspirants at various levels to avoid hate speeches, blackmailing each other. May they use language that build and unite your people. May they consider God and Uganda first in their campaigns. Even when they lost the election, may they lose it in God. Those who may not go through the election, may they wait patiently for another chance. We need a violence-free Uganda, a Uganda that we desire. And may this be our prayer through Christ our Lord. Your Excellency, the land is a donation of the Archdiocese of Gulu to Agago District local government. It's a donation to Uganda. It's our contribution at the Church of Gulu for the development of Uganda. The land is 13 acres, donated to Agago District local government, donated to Uganda for the building, for the construction of the Memorial Stadium of Lieutenant General Paul Lucas Stadium. This is our contribution as a church to the Republic of Uganda. May God bless you. I remain Reverend Father Alfred Ukumu, Parish Priest, St. Joseph's Catholic Parish, Patron, Dean of Kalulu Deanery, Gulu Archdiocese. Thank you.
Let's pray. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Oh Allah, I seek refuge in you from the curse Satan. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the especially merciful. All praises is due to Allah, Lord of the world, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, and sovereign O day of recompense. It is you we worship and we ask for help. Guide us to the right path, the path upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who have earned your anger or of those who are astray. Allahumma anta salam, O Allah, your peace. Wa minka salam, and peace comes from you. Tabarakta ya dal jalali wal ikram. Blessed are you, honor of majestic and benevolent. O Allah, you said in your holy book, the Quran, Idi'uni astajib lakum. Call upon me and I will answer your prayers. O Allah, answer our prayers as I supplicate to you this prayer request. O Allah, protect our country, Uganda. Let our borders be at peace, and let all our neighboring countries be at peace with us and make us peaceful with them. O Allah, I pray for our leaders, especially the leader of the state, your servant, His Excellency Museveni. Give him strength, wisdom, health, and courage to lead Uganda. Oh, I pray also for his ministers, the judiciaries, the security forces, the MPs, and all the civil servants. Give them the heart of service and sacrifice to serve the people of Uganda with honesty and integrity. Oh Allah, I want to thank you for what we have gained. Oh Allah, I want to thank you for what we have gained. You said in your holy book, Quran, وَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If we are thankful, you will add for us more. I want to thank you for what we have gained already. Oh our Lord, add for us more. Give us the ability to gain more. Give us the strength and wisdom to protect what we have gained. Oh Allah, I want to thank you for all those who have gathered here today to listen from one of the candidates, the flag bearer of NRM party for the position of President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Enable us to understand what is to address us and the fulfillment, what he is going to say. Oh Allah, give us peace during the campaigning season and voting season, and give us peace after the election. Oh Allah, I pray as we depart from here, we should depart not bare-handed, for you are rich and free of need. Oh our Lord, I pray as you have gathered us here peacefully, let our departure be peacefully until we reach our different destination peacefully until we meet again. Oh Allah, I pray all this in your holy name.
Thank you so much, religious leaders. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Olara. The people of Agago has given you the name Olara because you are the only president who has saved them from the cattle rustlers. Your Excellency, you're most welcome to Agago district. Our people of Agago, they are so joyous to welcome you at your own home. They love you so much. Agago, oye! NRM, oye! Museveni, oye! Wagoelo jila matek menyuto ni wamaro General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Wafoyo jolo la dit lobo. Your Excellency, we have distinguished guests here today. We have Honorable Obua Amson, the government chief whip. We have Honorable Minister Umona Kenneth, Minister of Northern Uganda. We have Honorable Minister Martin Mugara, Minister of State for Tourism. We have Honorable Balam Birokahara, Minister of State for the Youth. We have Honorable Minister Beatrice Atim Anoonya, Minister of State for Environment. We have Minister Beatrice Akela Gori, who is standing before you. Your Excellency, we have security officers. We have Major General Kes Katunji, the 5th Division Commander. We have Major General Richard Oto, Director CMI. We have Major General Kidega, who is the son from this place. We have Deputy Inspector General Police. We have Deputy Commissioner General Prisons. We have members of Parliament from Agago District. May you stand up for recognition. Honorable again, Honorable Amos, Honorable Ricky from Agago West. We have NRM flag bearers for members of parliament. May you stand up for recognition. You're most welcome. We have Honorable Edward McMott, NRM flag bearer for Agago County. We have Honorable Amos Okot John, MP flag bearer, Agago North. We have Honorable Ricky Richard Anoonya, NRM flag bearer, Agago West constituency. And myself, Your Excellency, I'm Beatrice Akelo Akori, the woman MP flag bearer, Agago District. Your Excellency, we have NRM District Chairperson for Agago District and members of the Central Executive. May you stand up for recognition. Thank you so much for coming. I present to you the people of Agago District, Yiluchingu Bod Muse, Luak Moak Agago, Wafoyo Binu Matera Dada. At this time, allow me, Your Excellency, to invite the District NRM Chairman of Agago to come and read the district memo. Chairman, you're most welcome. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Your Excellency, the people of Agago, they said last election of 2021, they gave you 75%. But this time, they are saying they are going to give you 90% of their votes. Agago, yeah! Chairman, you're most welcome. Then you invite the second.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Museveni oye! Afoy luak duchu me Agago. Your Excellency, my name is Okera Walter Ogwang, the NRM chairperson for Agago District. I want to take this singular honor on behalf of the NRM fraternity in Agago and the district leaders and everybody in Agago to welcome you, Your Excellency, to Agago District. One wajolo la did lobo ay Agago kan kong wa for matek udong ching matek me jol la did lobo. Your Excellency, we want to thank God so much for your leadership and your dedication for serving this nation. Today, you have reached our district for your campaign trail. And as NRM fraternity, we are very excited and we want to say a warm welcome once again. I'm here to give you an overview of the past 5 years that you came here, and we overwhelmingly gave you our vote as the best district in northern Uganda. And we still pledge that we want to retain that title to be still the best district. That will give you the vote as the minister had already stated. Agago district was carved out of Pade in 2010. In our 15 years of existence, we have some gains that were made under the able leadership, Your Excellency. We have registered 153,000 members of NRM, and they are all going to vote for you, Muse. We are so proud, and we are still waiting to put you in office because we still believe that you are the right leader that is still going to steer Uganda in the right direction, especially knowing that we are moving into middle income. We still trust your leadership, Your Excellency. Agago has 26 sub-counties. Out of these sub-counties, we have realized a number of good things that we have seen under your leadership, and I just want to reiterate them in the following order. One, peace and security. We are so grateful, Muse, for pacifying Agago, especially the Eastern Belt. We are so happy that your system that you have set to relieve us from the Karamojong cattle rustlers has given us some opportunity to resettle back and work. But above all, also ensuring that there is total peace, that we move and do our work. However, there are still some pockets of cattle rustlers disturbing us here and there, but I believe with your leadership, we will be able to stop that vice that is disturbing the people of Agago. Development, we have witnessed a number of things under the 5 years that you led us. And now we are also proud that we still want to give you more 5 years, because we feel like you have done us proud by doing the following activities that supported our district. Our district has got a total support revenue from the government up to 223 billion. And we are happy that this has served the community so well by providing a number of things that is needed for their social services and existent. Wealth creation. A number of activities has been put in place, and key among this is the program PDM. Agago district is performing one of the best districts in the country in delivery of the PDM. And because of this, I am so proud of my district leaders, especially the district cow and your technical team, for ensuring that you take good custody of the fund which is sent from the central government. Asante sana. PDM disbursement is at 99.6%, and that means out of the 39.9 billion that was brought to the district, about 39.6 have already been dispersed, and the community have the testament. Many of them have used it profitably. A case in point, we have a gentleman who has started an apiary in Wall Sub-County, and is reaping from the sale of the honey. And this is a very good success story that we are witnessing among many others. And the health sector, we have 39 health facilities and 1 health center force. Most of the health centers are in the sub-counties. We only, out of the 26 sub-counties, we have made sure that all the sub-counties except 11, they are the only one that are missing health center 3s, but we have the center 2s. So that is a gain for us, because when you look at the national statistics, we are not faring badly on that. And we want to appreciate you for funding the health sector. Education. Out of the 117 parishes in the district, 90 parishes have got primary school. And then out of the 26 sub-counties, 13 have got the secondary school. 6 of these secondary schools were built in the last 5 years. So we want to thank you so much for making that gain. And this has greatly improved the enrollment of students in secondary school because of the free education that is offered under USC. Our enrollment moved from 1,500 to now 4,500 students in the school. Thank you so much for giving. And we still encourage that help us, and we give the secondary school to all the sub-counties as per the government policies. Water and sanitation, the government within these 5 years, Your Excellency, we have provided water, and the coverage of the district is now at 68%. 38 new boreholes were drilled in the district, and we are very appreciative of this service given to the community. Road infrastructure, Museveni, our road has been facing great challenge, and this is because of the environmental, the water. When it rains, definitely all our roads is flooded because of the low land table. And this has been a little bit affecting our roads, but the rest of the access feeder road within the villages has been graded and worked on. But the key roads that connect the district, I will have some requests to make to you as I proceed with this. Other achievement that we have seen, Museveni, we have establishment of High Court. We want to thank you so much for giving for us the High Court at Patongo. We are now happy that this High Court is serving the 5 neighboring districts, and therefore, as Agago, we are happy to have that in our district. We also want to thank you in specific for appointing our sons and daughters to respective offices, especially the Chief Justice and our State Minister, Honorable Beatrice Akori. We also ask that if there are more opportunity in the next government, you can as well increase the appointment for us. Museveni, as I want to summarize, there are some key outstanding requests that we feel as a district you would help us. And this community has come today to listen to you about them. 1, Museveni, the district is too big. We therefore kindly ask you, since we have been the best voting district, Museveni, running and coming to this center of the district is 54 kilometers. Can we have that and we have another district in Agago North constituency? That is our one biggest prayer to you. The second one, which is also very pregnant, Museveni, is our road. Museveni, we know there is already Moroto Road that you have already put it in program. But there is these 2 roads that we really humbly request your assistant, Museveni. This road from Patongo to Kalongo, it is our heartbeat, as Agago people. Please, Museveni, we don't have tarmac here, but if we can have these 2 Kalongo connecting to already in plan Moroto Road, and you can make a wide section going to Wipolo and connecting to Kitgumatidi, that will be a big leap for us in the next coming years, Museveni. That is one of the biggest prayer today. The second last but not least is the district hospital, Museveni. We need health centers 4 in the 2 constituencies of Agago West and Agago North. And also, Museveni, we need a district hospital. We have to thank our partners, Kalon Hospital, who have been serving us all these years. But I think it is high time that we also had our own district hospital through your office, Museveni. Last but not least, as you see, we are in a neutral new ground. We wanted you to visit the ground that we dedicated to our fallen hero, the late Lieutenant General Paul Lokech. We gave this stadium in his honor, and I'm happy to introduce the wife, Paul Lokech, who is here, and she's visiting and coming to attend the rally. Thank you, Museveni. If you look at this stadium, it is also a big task ahead of us. Just find it within your heart what you can do best to help us in this area. Last but not least is electricity. Museveni, we are very grateful that all the sub-counties except 3 have been connected to the national grid. Thank you so much. However, there are these specific 2 schools that you build them nicely, but then they don't have electricity. It's my humble request. It is only 3 kilometers. That school is Wall SS. They don't have electricity, but there is a computer lab without. So finally, Kodomo also is one of the schools that need electricity. They are already being constructed. We want to thank you so much for visiting with us. And I want now to end by introducing to you our district executive of the deck of the NRM party. It is important that you also know them. I have a vice, Florence Okio. Wherever you are, Florence. So they will come and take a photo with you at the end of the party in the day so that we don't waste time right now. Thank you so much for coming and God bless you.
Wafoye totual won kom papati NRM mi Agago mi opero wa kachela chiel bod la dit lowo donc wabi koro kitla la dit obikate ye wallo kapato municipality weng miero la dit obidore ye loka district loka choli wo det compensation lok mapat weng won kom papati NRM mio. Your Excellency, we have some SEC members here. We have Mr. Tanga Collins, the Executive Youth League chairperson, he's here. We have the representative of the National Youth Council, Kichonso Brenda, she's also here. We have the Northern Vice NRM chairperson. At this time, allow me invite Honorable Obua Amson to come and invite His Excellency the President to talk to the people. Honorable Obua, you are most welcome.
Agago wutie kawunu maro President Museveni konen kong yelo malo kong menyuto ni Agago maro President Museveni ijira koro tie kwene ijira me Agago tie kwene. Your Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, and the NRM Presidential Flag Bearer 2026-2031. All leaders in your respective capacities and the people of Agago. Lutua Utie Mabel, Anya Dennis Amson Obua, Abeda Lobwon Komme Party me NRM Pitumalo me Uganda. Anakele uwa mot kere chwak, mua ailao, West Nile, kere kanna me President obeye ya chole gino kone ka obina Agago, onya modi komu, ujolo mabe. Your Excellency, in your first leg of the presidential campaign of 2026, today is your last day in northern Uganda, and you are crowning with Agago district before you cross over to Karamoja region. I wish to thank the leaders and the members of NRM all over northern Uganda, and specifically Agago district where you are having your last rally in northern Uganda, for the massive mobilization and reception of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni as the flag bearer of NRM. Unjo Agago poye unajolo President Museveni ba? Achori poye jolo President Museveni, tumara me Uganda poye jolo President Museveni. Your Excellency, I also bring to you the apology of the Secretary General of NRM, who has already crossed over to Karamoja region. He is not here with us. Wunluak me Agago, wangeo kwenda melo ba kwanye waye, wangeo kwenda melo ba tiukero waye kombede. Kaini neno kwenda wanayaye, kere kwenda wanotiye, Amidu ni upo unu President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni pien luba oti ukere mekwa nyowai chana dot kana wan yerotiye kana nukuchpe President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tedwo go kuchi ya Agago kuchi ya choli kuchi malome Uganda wababching wako po unu President Museveni pien gin mapire teke kwa dana chela chel uberu kuchi na machel wapo President Museveni pikelo do lo bapola popat miyowana Agago bere district wapo ai unu do kanueno o miyoeno mi Agago odoho district wapo President Museveni pinenoni eno donyo in history as the first president in Uganda ameo introducing wealth creation initiatives ameti kingang kan wapo ai unu kijira ma an potpe jole melokedu anamiru wachuni inindua para bin medu machel luang me Uganda dushu bichero kabolo kwi meyero president me Uganda meyero members me parliament ininuno wano midu winyijira omidu winyuduru makoki odgweyo dilo amaka tim moro ma olo dilo yini neno jo mere kita yigi yom kede botwi Agago kan wano tiye kede President Museveni ininu no otiye kede Beatrice Lakori ininu no otiye kede Ricky Anywar ininu no otiye kede Court John Amos ininu no otiye kede to Henry Magmot man jo angwen ma un jo me Agago yeroge imiyo gi bendera me mako bendera me party me NRM nindua para beach wano mitu winyuni team NRM is the winning team in Agago. Agago uye ni NRM bilo kwiri nindua para beach Agago. President Museveni lo kwiri wachanu lake jo wangweni wakero gikichien na chalo defenders. Wakero Lakori meneno ni golo peodonyo. Anywa Ricky kikore ni machalo liech pacholi ni golo peodonyo. Okot John Amos bedi defense kanu golo peodonyo. Eka omin wato Henry Magmot kikore maditi dang enang bedi defense. In the midfield, we shall have Dennis Amson Obua. We shall have Richard Odwong. And up front in attack, we shall only deploy one attacker. That is President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Odilo mere dongo bi woro kun man. Chake ki Agago. Agago dong tikiu dilitienge. Luang me Agago tikiu dilitienge. Gino tiu gweto gini NRM. Obolo dilo koe tiena kelo Beatrice Lakori. Lakori tika leko jo. O leko dana chela rio adego koe leg. Lakori mi anywa Ricky odilo. Adilo tichi anywa Ricky. Anywa Rico mi obot goalkeeper. Goalkeeper duogo bora anywa Ricky. Anywa Rico chwala boro Court John Amos. John Amos tia moja Dennis Samson Obua kede Richard Odwong. John Amos o mi okoboro to Henry Magmot. O to Henry Magmot o mako dilo mod. Tia moja Dennis Samson Obua. O chwala boro Dennis Samson Obua. One pass. Another quick pass to Richard Odwong. Richard Odwong back to Dennis Samson Obua. Samson Obua to President Museveni. President Museveni is going towards the... President Museveni! Goal number 1! President Museveni has scored a spectacular goal for Team NRM. We can see celebration in Team NRM. NRM oye! Agago oye! Your Excellency, with that spectacular goal that you have scored as you exit northern Uganda to Karamoja, let me now take this opportunity to welcome you to deliver your message as you conclude your tour of duty in northern Uganda for the 2026 presidential election. Ami tukong yellow malo piendong President Museveni tia donyileg. Yellow, 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 Agago yellow, Museveni yellow, 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 yellow. Your Excellency, you are most welcome. Thank you very much. God bless you, the people of Agago. Vote for NRM and all the candidates of NRM. Thank you.
Kopango Ruakme Agago. Idio Mabel. Apoyo Teach, the Vice Chairperson, NRM Northern Uganda,
La lobko won kom papati miku malami Uganda.
all the other leaders,
Lutela mapat pat weng irumu.
and the people of Agago.
Kidong luak weng Agago.
I am here to brief you and ask for your support
Eno bino kain kanyangu kilok matino tiano kilego chwak kibotu.
on the achievements of the NRM
En mirum boy jami mabejo ma NRM otiyo.
and the plans
Kidong
of the NRM.
kidong plan mukene mano NRM chekere.
The NRM has been active on the politics of Uganda, in the politics of Uganda for the last 65 years.
NRM ubero katich matek iwibie mi Uganda pi mwagadong piara bichela bich mukarangech.
In the manifesto which they are going to bring to your villages,
Watie ki lok magi choyo piny mar ki luoni manifesto pa NRM ki bikelo botu ichara chela chel.
we have identified 7 points,
Watie ki tien loga biro mapat pat.
contributions in the last 40 years by the NRM to Uganda.
Jama biro mapat pat ma NRM otimo ye botyo anywele mi Uganda.
The first contribution has been peace.
Gina chiel mabe ma NRM otimo okelo kuch I Uganda.
As the other speakers said before me,
Kip machalo jomo kene mo bero ka loko ma NPA bino ka loko bero ka wacho.
you the people of Agago are some of the witnesses about the lack of peace, what it means.
Ni un jo mi Agago moko cha den ka kuchpe unu ngeo tien loke kit matek kere.
This area suffered from rebels
Kany mapat bene ki adui
and cattle rustlers.
watie bene ki jo magi lukuo diang.
The last time I came here I was in Baldege, which is not far from here.
Ni ano ma arabino ka bero magi luoni bar lege pibo ka ki kany.
And we discussed the cattle rustling problem.
E bino ka lokom lukuo diang ki ken ki pero magiti ka kelo ne botwa.
What I discovered was that the army had the capacity to control the cattle rustlers, but they were doing what you call in our language here, Bango Kwon. They were Bango Kwon, the rebels. They were Bango Kwon, the rustlers.
Ni ene bini no ni lo moñti ke kero me joko lueng po jong ma yelo wani eto kar do ke lo moñi geti Amerika chamora ki bango kuon ka chel ke ko joye.
When you want to eat food,
Ni ke miro chamo deri
you must make sure that the food it has got sauce
kay miro chamo dek mire ne ni dek benetie ki bene kuon benetie
and has got some water,
pia mara bene miro betie
so to wash down the food.
bene miro no ki luok dek bet maleng.
Otherwise, even food can cause you problem, even if it's food.
Ni pero bedo tie ke chamo dek chipi maro pi.
So these soldiers were bango coning these people.
Eno wayen lo moñi no mergeti Amerika bango ka kuona ye ko jong.
They were tiring our soldiers by making them walk on foot, what they call fatanyayo. Fatanyayo, fatanyayo, just following on foot only, without using the whole capacity of the army.
Ni gen mer no tiga lopo ko jong ke ken jong kar gen beru we ti agwo ko jong ay lopo ko araye kun mir no goti ke ker ge weng mi ti ko lopo jong.
I even heard there are still some few cases near the border there, but all these I will have to find out why they are not finished completely.
Ni en yang ni furu eno jong a chela cheli futi ga yelo wa mir ko de ni yang pingo pi aguti ko loke weng.
Because we have the capacity to finish all this.
Ni gene ti ke kero mi ti ko loka yela po jong yo weng.
And that time when we were in Baldegi,
Ik are no mano wano tie ibara lege.
the commanders who were involved brought very clear cases of not serious management.
Ni jolo lu diru moñ mano gen loyo moñ karano go kelo lok mogo mano pi lok makonyo.
Because some of them said, you know, these cattle rustlers, they are no longer staying in kraals, they are staying in the bush.
Ni geno berka wachine ne ano we ena lokki we magi kwalo diange dong pegi bere gangi gen dong tika koy mere luma ye.
But if they are staying in the bush, they are easier to kill because they are isolated. You can see them.
En machar la dir lobe we ka dong gen ti lum dong bera da do ci nek gi ku no.
We have capacity to see them by air, by UAVs.
Wano tiki keru mi neno ki kiwi yamo ki dege ki mi neno ki drone we ki nek gyo.
You the press, show these people my UAVs. Where are the UAVs? Bring them up. The one for just the press. Bring it up, bring it out here. The UAV. UAV
tikwene.
They will bring it when they are ready. So we have been able to bring peace because we built up a strong army and a strong political party.
Nigien mo wero NRM o kelo kuje Uganda loro pien gieno wero monyo beru monyo matera dada kedong beno gieno wero party NRM o chung matek me konyolwa.
All of you have contributed to peace.
Ni wono chung kanye wen wono yo beno wero kutie.
Because you bring information about the troublemakers.
Pien wono beru kami ungechi kom joma kela yela bodlo wotge.
So therefore, by NRM believing in the politics of unity, not believing in the politics of sectarianism, we have been able to unite the people politically, but also build strong national institutions such as the army.
NRM piye lok mi apora pora, NRM miro lok mi ripe, uwero kubere NRM uchung matek mo geru. Pati mapat kidong bene NRM machelo patu chung matek mineno nene ki kelo don lobi Uganda.
We don't care about your religion, we don't care about your tribe, we don't care whether you are a man or a woman. What we care about are your actions.
Nik gin ma NRM ti mo pegi par kono yin dini ni oberu mene, kono yin lego kwene, kono yin pati no berango ero gin ma pire tek loya ye ni in miere beg dano abe.
And that's what Jesus taught us. We shall know them by their fruits. So that philosophy of non-sectarianism, of unity, has enabled us to build a strong party, national, but also strong security institutions such as the army, the police, the prisons, and so on, and also other institutions like the civil service and the judiciary.
Gin mo wero en lok mana NRM chuye lok mi ripe lok mi ma wero NRM gugwero patri NRM matek Uganda pian peki poko dan ko ni bera choli lao teso eto gin neno dan weng maroma ni mamlo NRM wero patri NRM chung matek kidong beno wero muny bagamente chung matek adada pian peki yerne bono man ko malo man ko pin ki choy mer lu monya ye matek wero bene chalo police chalo prison chalo lu mon jo ene wengti chung matek pia NRM miro lok mi ripe kachel.
We have got capacity to control security completely. The issue of the elephants, those ones are easy to control because the electric fence controls them. I don't know whether the Minister of Tourism is here.
Minister mileti kan nika ke keru waya mama ke electricity ye wero liye pebino ka yelo dano liye bena mire ke jogo beri pak po bina yelo dano minister maneno lokom le initi kan is here, Your Excellency.
Let him come and tell us what is the problem.
Ni minister ko bino wachi u mama wero liye fur yelo u kun mire ke ket waya wero jog liye.
This is the junior minister, the assistant minister.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. What we are doing, we have 292 kilometers of boundary, both Kidepo National Park and Karenga Community Wildlife Area. Because of your directive you gave us last year, we are going to do 100 kilometers of that fence starting from Karenga. And we've started work, Your Excellency. And we'll also cover this area.
You have already started?
Yes, we've started from Karenga, sir.
Very good.
Thank you.
So,
Your Excellency, let me interpret that. Minister maneno lokumle mano Minister Matidi eno wajuni gin en adir lobo golo ora ne miro ki fencing kamaleti ye ki debo kuja che gin dong gin be kero fence kilometers maromo 100 mineno nene liye po berotie ka yelo dano kan dong gi cha ko to fence ne okay site me Karenga ki be kero watung kan weng wek liye po yel dano.
So we have the technical answer. The electricity shocks the elephants and they go away.
Ni kay nem ke kero pole eno ni wire no ki match electricity kali yo chok match electricity go liye doko ipa.
I would worry if there was no technical answer, but there is, and we have started.
Ni kano emno chune poro kano jame mope majoro lene eto kit match electricity joro lene oni en chune technique bilar loi.
And where the electricity fence has been put, the elephants don't go.
Ni kama don ki kero pol ki waya mati ki match electricity do ye liye don pe karo ki kuno.
Not only here, but also Queen Elizabeth and the other areas.
Ni pe bene kan ki ken kakamo ken wen chalo Queen Elizabeth kakamo ken wen male ke gwa yene bene kuno ki gene neno kama ki kero ye waya mi match liye pe karo don.
So therefore the NRM has capacity to ensure peace, meaning no war, but also no insecurity.
Ni NRM tiki kero mineno nene kuch oberotie eto pe bene kuch ki Kenya ba NRM tiki kero mineno nene yela mo ki keno berope.
I have seen in the brief here, I have got a big brief here, area by area. I've seen that you still have what they call protected corrals here.
Ni ene neno yome make choyo ki mine o ti madira dada ino ne kan fuleti ki wakogeo ya kul madit.
I didn't know that you had those corrals because I had guided long ago you cannot have protected corrals.
Ni eno pingeo ne ki kai ne ki kerodian o tio e community ki gorgeo ka chele ya kul la chele ene no pe mero ne ki tim kameno.
We had protected camps of people, but not cows.
Ni encheng dano beri ikam eto pe dien miro beri kam.
Because people are people, they are intelligent, they can stay, they can bring food and eat there.
Dano tiki riako mapat geromo word chero no cham chero timo gin maye mero.
But the cows have not gone to school. They are not intelligent.
Ni diang po chere gang kwan pete ki ngechu mage ken ki gore campingo.
And they charm a lot of grass.
Ni chamo me ka lume ken.
So if you have protected corrals, where will they graze? If there are too many, the grass will be very rich.
Ni kado gor dien ka chel gendo bi chamo kwene ko. Kado ka cham no nok no dien dong join mera jonya.
So the answer is to eliminate the troublemakers so that the cows graze.
Ni dong gin mara la gam metieko lok yo we ye metieko enjo akwalo dien wane. Wek dien wo what free agonya.
That protected corrals was introduced by one of our commanders called Semakura because he had heard of it in northern Uganda and then he wanted to do it for the cows. The people can be in protected camps but not the cows. Cows must be protected separately.
Ni kamanda ne mone ki luone sama kula yo bino yan ki lok eno ne ke go dien yo kam eto en pe miro dien miro gula agonya dana e romo biri kam pien dano miro ke gware tiki riak ma pat dien ngeche mo pe ke tue dien ye kam.
I will discuss with the commanders.
Ene bi loko kilo diro monye.
Because the cattle thieves are actually easy to deal with.
Ni lo ko dien e dong tike gi yora dada.
They are not like stealing gold, which you can put in your pocket.
Nek po diang ba peberu welo ko gol magien kwalo real kero jebane diang dito le gungung ka ini tiyo diang kenano wage chian.
The cows are easy to follow.
Ni diang bene kore dong wor le chuat ini nano.
What you need is quick alarm from the crowd.
Ni gina dong ke miro loya ye ka diang ke kwanya miro wek loko ngene ka yor
to the command center.
Wek loko ngene ko kamano lo monti ye.
For the UAV to come.
Ne gimo machine pa mono mo ke luone UAV en miro ko bin were ko nen no ket me ko nyua.
There's been theft of cows in Patongo.
Ne ke ber ka kwalo dien paton.
Then the UAV comes.
Kidong UAV obino.
And even at night they will follow them.
Wakire ke di wo machine no why betful lobo korio.
And then you can follow them and hit them either by armed.
So kaka dong machine no nano ge inde lobo ko go chelo ga chela.
Then somebody tells, you know, these cattle rustlers are now clever. When they steal cows, they put them in their vehicle. But do the vehicles fly? Vehicles, that's even easier. If you put them in the vehicle, then I control the roads.
Ne kadong ile karo dia moro kaba anda ti lo yo kan anda bi gwo yo mabe we mak dia.
And it is true the cows which are being stolen here were being taken to Karerwe.
Ne yana nyang be da dia me kwale kan ke te twalo wa Kampala ka bero mo make luone ka lerwe
in Kampala.
Te kono in Kampala.
So I will discuss with the commanders and I help them to sort out this. This is a very true problem.
Ne yana bi loko kilo diro monye we ke tiek pero mi alokeo eno pero mate tira da ma monye tike kero.
So the army has already stopped war. There will be no war in Uganda.
Ne monye pagamente do tiek lok me luenyo do be bero pe Uganda do mir tiek me gene ye.
I saw something in the papers today that some of the political groups say they will start a war.
Ni kwano gimone karata tin mi Uganda ni jomone yo wigi party mono we genda ka bi chako lo ni Uganda.
If anybody starts a war, he will go to Gehenna.
Ne te ka ngato chako lo ni Uganda bi chere Gehenna.
He will not go to heaven, he will go to Gehenna.
Ne po bi chere poro matwal bi chere Gehenna ye ka pin.
So there is Kuch here in Uganda now.
Ne ku bere dong peace tie Uganda.
The second achievement of the NRM.
Tij mabe me na Mario ma gamente pa NRM otimo.
You can see this one.
Ne oneno ginati to ke malo ne.
This one, this is a smaller one for photographs here.
Ne eniti ma de tino me mako chele ken.
But there are bigger ones.
Ne ma don e tie ma karmeno.
They can fly by day, by night. They are not. They are flown by people on the ground.
Ne jo ginim tie ma don ma tukki di wo wage di cheng weng no down te pen ma controlling.
They are normally controlled from Nakasongola.
Ne gine ne ke dudoro wa ke ka bedo ma ke luone Nakasongola.
They go all the way to Congo and come back.
Ki oro ge chero we Congo dugu chen.
I can sit in Nakasongola and see what is happening in Congo.
Er bedo me Nakasongola kenyo mot er ne tie nano ginate te me wa ke Congo.
So when you say cattle rustlers, this is a joke. It's not serious.
Ne kai wa ne lo ko dianga muane mer lok me tugo ma ke kan pe lok ka terta.
By day or by night we can get there.
Ne kiri ke di chen ke di wo ko rigini nano ke weng.
This one is a small one just for taking photographs from above.
Ene mer ma de tiri me makochel ki malo.
Now, the second achievement of the NRM
jeme mabe me na Mario ma NRM otimo
is Donglobo.
Ena ye dong development.
You speak it better, Chori. Never.
Ni ena ye dong dongolobo. Ni a look leba chuli.
The Donglobo has got two parts.
Ni dongolobo tiki yora rio.
There is economic infrastructure.
Ni mi achiel ayo beiro chalo jeme meki geru maneno li kung.
Meaning the roads.
No tian loketi chalo guru.
The electricity.
Match.
The railway.
Koga.
Piped water.
PN me pipe meki yuayo ki penye.
Telephones.
Chimma wano tikere.
Other advanced systems like internet.
Chalo internet meki dia ki chimme.
This is all part of economic infrastructure.
Ma ene weng ke luoni don lobo manen no kung kung.
So you people here in Agago
Un jo mi Agago kai.
can audit.
Uno romo nen no.
You can audit NRM. So what in the infrastructure, what has the NRM done?
Ni ya Agago kai uno romo kwedo ko NRM lokom don lobo manen ne kung kung gyote mo genango.
I'm very happy to see that there is much here already.
Ni je yom mo meneno ne mach bedong tie ya Agago kai wakakanya wati.
You don't know how I struggled to bring you much.
Un pongeo ketene tuta kere me kelo mach.
I think they were Swedish. They were supposed to fund. First of all, the electricity here was stopping in Lira.
Ni mach no miero gikwa Lira.
So I had to bring the electricity from Lira further on.
And the child neno ne miero mach wa ki Lira. Ituta na kai kelo mach batung kai.
To West Nile.
Ichwalo benaway West Nile.
To Kitugum.
Ichwalo wa yu Kitgum ge weng.
Now at some stage when we got to Kona Clark,
Ichamo ke ichiro chalo yu Kona Clark.
The Swedish were supposed to fund the transmission lines to Patongo, to Kalongo, to Adilang.
Dul mo ma ke luo gene studi no miero gen ko kon ga meta ke chilling mineno ne ke kero line mas ke Clark o cherat paton ko karo chera wakalong.
Then they said no, we no longer want to fund it.
Go wadi paton wo be mini wuchente.
I told them a proverb.
I wachogi charolok mo matie ilo nyankole.
A cow which is not your mother's bride price. If they give you a hoof, you say thank you very much.
Nek diang mo mapo bero diang magechwalo iko mamani kiri dong ki mini mere tu meki kan ili bi wacha foyo mateka dada.
So we said okay, if they don't want to do it, we shall do it ourselves.
Ena wate okay ka undo kwer mini wachile wano betimo ki komwa.
And this is where I want you to understand the importance of prioritization.
En gino wero ko bere en mete wano niang mabera dada lok mage wayne teach kore ki kore.
That word, tikore.
Ni en kom lok ena yedong teach kore ki kore.
The problem is when you try to do duchu.
Pero do bikate ke tawani bitimo jami weng la wachel.
Yes, all of them are good.
Pian jami ne weng bene gere be.
Please, that's not realistic.
Eno ni ubingayo ko ya.
Even when you are walking.
Kiri bed bene initika what?
For me to go from here there.
Ke miro walk what ke kan me chero kuja.
I can't say because I want to walk fast, I put both legs up.
Ne endo pe wayne pe hatika rona miro woro yor chitu ke yilo tiana rio weng mal la wachel.
I will end up hitting my buttock on the ground.
Ne be chanyo dure ngom me ada.
So you must one leg up, one leg down. One leg down, one leg up. That's how people walk.
Miro yili woro yilo tiana chel malo na chelo dong pen do ke kera chel pen yilo mone malo no en kera dano woro kere no.
So in 2006 I insisted that we must put more money on the roads and electricity.
Imaga liberio kabichel ene tanya ne miro ke kep chilling ma dirti lok me guru ki lok me match.
Because you know we are bush people, I'm a bushman.
Ingeo ne ene beru dano mer me lum ene ko me lum.
And we are very good at tikore. We know how to do one by one.
En ngeo lok me tit kora ki kora dada.
But people in the town here want to do chumaberu. That's not reality.
Ne dano ki town miro mer ne giti jami weng la wachel eno ne pelare ya.
So when they listen to me, we were able to have money in the energy fund.
Ikare mageno yeta meno iberu ki kero me keto chilling ilok me match.
And I was able to transmit electricity from Conakry all the way to Adilang, I think even up to Kotido.
Iberu don ki kero make yene me keto chilling me match ikwanyo match ki kona kila ubino karo ki palu chero paton o karo chera wa Kotido.
And I worked on a number of roads.
Beneti yu mapol.
Like the one from Oruyo, Anaka, Kochigoma, Gulu, Kitugum, Musingo. Actually, Bulu here near you.
Nene tiu yoma aki oluyo inoya bino wok gulu karachero kitgo bina choli bu karachero gulu way boda wa kitgum way boda Sudan.
So because of the Kore Tikore, you now have electricity all the way to Adlang up to Abim.
Bien tiuk tich kore ki kore we mat ku be dong tieo chake mere ke kona ke lak Abim weng wa dilang weng mat ken.
You have telephones.
Un beno tiki chim.
Everybody has got a telephone now.
Ne dan ku dong pol dan weng we lo chim mo.
You find somebody picking Marukwang with a mobile phone.
No ngaro mere meti ang we de mala kwang no tiga gamo wa chim bene.
And she tells you here, Tie Marukwang Maber.
Ne kanya tiki mala kwang mabe.
Because the phones are everywhere.
Pian dong chim tiyo kat mere ka biru weng.
Now, on the roads,
Lokom yodong.
we have been trying because of the other quality, we move, but then people come and divert money to other things.
Vigene tiga tuto bene ye. Eto ngiu kire mere ke tich kore ke kore jo ken fudok poko chiling chwala igino ken.
For instance, you had people striking.
Ine winyo dano bedo ka timo strike.
Teachers.
Lufonye.
If you don't give us money today, we shall not teach.
Ne lufonye te wate kapede mine wachiling tin pewa bifonye dong matuwal.
But this is your family.
Eto mano bedo lutino wudo.
We are struggling with the money for the roads.
When no furitiga tutene kong chiling ki weke fuki gudu.
For the march.
Make follow match.
And you want salaries.
Eto yini te mero muchara ye.
Salaries were able to improve the salary of scientists because they are fewer.
Ne gino weko gene mero muchara palo fonye magi fonye science pian gino.
And we need them now.
Wa mero gi kubedi chawani.
For some of the work which is needed now, like these roads, they need road engineers.
No pian ne kachalo ne giti guru no mero engineer no belo ngat mathematical science.
I am somebody of literature.
Ne tikela fonye mama fonye no literature.
But if you bring me to do the road, I will not do it for you.
Kade ti ngato timo literature ne obiro ti guru po betimo ketgi mo ke ken.
So when we were in the bush,
Karamano ene ti lum.
we didn't have enough food.
Gen le pe ke chamoromo.
And we were always hungry.
No cha weng no kech nego gi.
Now, if you have got little food,
Kay tiki dek manok.
you have to decide who eats this little food.
Yin mire do mok tami nga mo be chamo cham manok matieni.
Should it be the commander because he's big, his status?
Ne mire dong no kamanda yo champion ene dong ti dano madit ka kenyo.
We say no.
Ene wache pe kamen no petimme.
The one who should eat the food is the one on duty, on guard duty.
Ne ngat ma miro ko cham dek no ngat mati ka tich mati dog tich ka tich macharo no ti gwako dano.
So that when the enemy comes, he fires and we wake up.
Manyor la muñ mati ko ka gwako dano mati ba luenye ye kala mono biro chielo no miro bet ke kero.
It doesn't mean that he's the most important, but at that time is the one we need most, the one to alert us.
Petian loke no eno ni kene ngata piere tere ere picha eno ni yor no piere tere we ko komede.
Or the one you are sending for reconnaissance to know where to attack next.
Kidong bene yomo kene mano chelo lo kweda magin ngeo ni aka enemy ke chiel kaka cha enemy ke chiel bene.
Now, if we get, that's how we survived.
Ene kita wano ko kede no.
By emphasizing what we needed at that time.
Mit neno nene wa kero wa wengi jome mama mire cha money.
And scaling down on the other things. We need them, yes, but not now. The one we need now is the soldier who is going to reconnoiter where we are going to attack.
Jome madong no mite mapire tek lo ko beda ye no lo moñ. Chalo jomu matimo ki kweda ni kaka eniba pero tika kanyo chero chiel kakuja.
So because of not tikore, that's how we delay on these roads.
Ni pian pendo ke tika tich kore ki kore we wagale ki tiji kom yo mogo matikanye.
But I think now our people are learning from their mistakes.
Eto ku bede dong jo wadong tika ngut dog tika nongo fon dong ni woki pero mageno bede ka woki ye.
They will listen to my kore.
Gien dong ku bede tika ye tame mene wayne miero ki tich kore ki kore.
And we can do more of this work.
Ti dong babe timo kore tichi maduong dada.
So this road will be done. We're already in the program. The road from Gulu, Awere, Konakrak.
Ne yone dong ki kere polan pagamente. Yoma aki Gulu bina Were chero Konakrak.
Then from Konakrak, Patongo, Karongo, Adirang, Abim.
Yo madong ake kona kalak bino paluo kar paton chero kalon bino do chera dilang abim.
I know these roads myself.
Enengyo yo no en kikome.
Now, the one of who have already come up to near Puranga from Masindi.
Yo chel mono tiga awaki Masindi pot kuja do bino dong chok o Puranga.
Now we are going to do also Puranga to Achoribur.
Ke beno dong gene be meru wiege be kwano ke Puranga ke yobu guru chera chera wacholibu.
But I appeal to even the population
Ene logo bodluak.
to accept the principle of Kore Tikore, because that's how we can do things decisively. Instead of, because when you try to do, I think they call it in Luo, actually poro.
Yes, ne en bene lego un luak. Ne o ye wekiti kore ke kore. En to ke tawo ne ki for materi ma ki fora ni po bi romo wa mabe.
When you do you call it, how do you pronounce it?
Foro.
When you do poro, you don't conclude anything. You touch here, like now. We have poro from Renkunyu, Apache, Aduku, Lira, Puranga. We have poro.
Ne ko bede ne gena tika for tija fora. Gia ke Masindi pot bino Apache ke bino karo ke kwa ne akenyo bino Lira ugik Puranga gene fora materi mo kenyo.
We have not even reached Achoribur. We are stuck there now. We are looking for money now.
Ne gene giko Puranga dong gene mogo kenyo kurigite yenyo dok chilling weke kwan ke Puranga o Acholibu.
But if we had said salaries, please wait. Salaries wait.
Ne kano wano ye wate kongo wek mloke mo chara ko chung.
And other projects wait.
Projects mo kena bene kongo ko chung.
Let's first finish this.
Ne kongo watiro yoni ene Wacholibu.
It will be finished.
Kongo kubere yono tum wachon.
So even the population should not put pressure on the leaders to pour, because they put here, then they go here, they go there.
Ne wa wan luak. Pedong beno waket pressure matek to toile kom lotela. Ne ke o meru gini. Se donke before ma de tiri ko arpo binen.
And the leaders also fear
Lotela bedong no luo.
to advise the people, say, please, this is not good planning.
No dong bena lotela luoro mi otambod luak maka megini nemba ene piketa ke planning kere ya.
We in the army, we are very good at that kore tikore.
Ni kien lo muñ mere wa gini be ma lok me tit kore ki kore.
That's how we have been able to give you peace.
En kitong wero gini mi o kere kuch bora nywele mi Uganda.
Even today, I'm coming from Gulu,
Tinde benena aki gulu.
Gulu barracks.
En biru gulu barracks.
My soldiers there are still staying in grass thatched houses in Gulu barracks.
Ne gulu mati sitene lo monya makuno furgitika beri ot lu mate tiano ne.
I think you have seen them staying in grass thatched houses, even in other areas.
Ni uno beno neno neno ke wangu jone futi ot lum.
You think we don't want permanent buildings?
Itamu ne moñ pege mero ot make geru mate.
But we can't manage to afford all that.
Pian gen furi peke kero mette mo jeme no weng.
So what do?
Ci do ngoma watim.
Kore weapons.
Mi la gamme dong tie teach kore ki kore.
Weapons. Now that's how I have these eyes
En gino wero kuberi tiki wang.
to see everywhere in Uganda
Mi nem no kaberu weng mi Uganda gina na ne tok malo ne.
with UAVs.
Ki gin ma ke luone UAV gin ma dong ke menyo kama papat weng.
When we were in the bush, we would emphasize the rifle and the bullet.
Karmano ene ti lumi no gina gina kero chwingi yelo ye mo duro ke recharge.
Clothes, if you get them, you put them on.
Bon kay no irugo.
If you don't get them, you go with even somebody with torn trousers can shoot you and you die.
Ne kiri ka pende no kiri ka long mado yech kay rugo ko chero ka lwen bich ngato rugo long mo yejo bicheli ne rebene.
So Dongorobo physical infrastructure are moving well, but we can move better if we prioritize.
Ni lok me dongo lobo watika wot mabe eto bi woro mabera dada kawa ye ni ke ti kore ki kore.
Then there is social infrastructure.
Ki dong mi na mario teach mi don lobo mapiko menen kung.
Schools and health centers.
Chalo lokom gangkwan lokom otyat.
The young chairman briefed you when he was speaking here.
Chairman wa mafudana matiri ni obero ka wache loko maere tikany.
I'm very happy to see these young chairmen. There are so many everywhere in Uganda.
Ne ye yo madame neno chairman mafutiri kaman gente o kabiru we Uganda.
Wherever I go, I find them there now.
Ne ko nyoni kap kamo ke kitira ye we bi no we ko me papate don wengyo mateno.
So he told you the schools.
Wache loko mgangkwan.
We shall continue expanding the schools.
Ene bi mede ke gero school.
But also some little advice there.
Iteke la tam mo matetiri mamire mi ka kenyo.
This whole fire is about to Agago.
Ne warga ene ke na page za bichi wengte a lokoloka Agago ke kan.
Everything is here, but I don't have. We can't go through all of it.
Ne jamme make choy lokoma Agago wengte kenyo pero mo wote ye weng ka chela chel.
Now, where I need to advise you, the government primary schools in Agago are 112.
Next school primary magamente yeloyo yagago timia chiel kapara rio.
Agago has got 117 parishes.
Agago tiki parishes mia chiel kapara bero.
So the schools are almost equal to the parishes.
Ne school dong chok Roma ki parishes.
But in the fire here,
the
parishes with the primary schools
parishes ma tiki primary school
are only 42.
Tie parishes pierangwen we are rio ke kane tiki school primary pagamente.
There are 75 parishes without
parishes maramo piera biro we are big peke school primary pagamente.
Which means there are other parishes with more than one.
Manyurne parishes mo kane tiki school mer maloyo maduong makarachel.
So this distribution.
Mane don't kita no ke biro ka poko kere ke school.
I've told the Minister of Education to check with even other districts. I have found the same.
E wacho gankal madit maneno lokum fonye meneno kit me poko ne mabe. Pe Agago ke ken eto districts mo kene.
Why can we not insist on having one government primary school per parish and then we go to another one like that one?
Pengo pe kong dong wano ket ni ke pok ti choma rom parishes weng kong dong gunong school pap gamete me primary weng.
The secondary schools we have in Agago are 9.
Watieke school me senior pagamente Agago bungwen.
But I can see plans here.
Iti aneno plan matikai.
The more schools.
School mokane manyen. Lokole kibikere ye school.
Construction underway.
Donc chok chako lok me gedu lokole seed school.
Lapono
seed school
is completed now.
Donc etiroger Lapono seed school loko. Kotumo seed school.
Construction underway.
Ketika ger ne furi.
Wall construction underway.
Wall seed school bene ketika ger ne. Lamio seed school.
Construction underway.
Ketika ger ne. Omia Pachua.
Construction under the way.
Ketika ger ne.
So we are continuing.
But I
think in future be very strict. Don't put more than one in one parish when the others don't have.
Where Paris is well known.
Then on the health, to the same story. We have, let me see the health centers.
Health center.
The Agago has got 26 sub-counties.
Agago take a sub-county Pierre Rio we are bichel.
There is one health center 4.
Health center 40 HL.
And 12 health center cities.
Health Center 3 tia para rio.
So therefore, 13 sub-counties do not have any health facility of either health center 3 or health center 4 or a hospital.
Tian loke tien ni sub-counties a para dek pe ki oriat pagamente romi Health Center 3.
Now, this is what is planned.
Ene don't gin makuri ketika planning.
Upgrade Patongo Health Center 4 to a general hospital.
Kimiro ne ki met rompa Patongo Health Center 4 kuchetwa district hospital.
Upgrade Paimor Health Center 3 in Agago North Constituency to Health Center 4.
Kimiro ne ki met rompa Paimol oriat Health Center 3 kuchetwa Health Center 4.
Upgrade Alopo Health Center 2 in Adilang Sub-County to Health Center 3.
Kimiro benane ki upgrading Health Center Chiel ki Adilang mechere Health Center 4.
Upgrade Achuru Health Center 2 in Agengo Sub-County to Health Center 3.
Kimiro ne ki met rompa Health Center Rio mati Achuru mati Ageng ne kuchere Health Center mi adek.
Upgrade Obolo Kome Health Center 2 in Agengo to Health Center 3.
Obolo Kome oriat Health Center 2 kimiro ne ki met rompa kuchere Health Center adek.
This is in Agengo.
Ti Agengo sub-county.
They say trading center here.
Ni Agengo trading center mati Agengo sub-county.
Upgrade Otumpiri
Kimiro ne ki met rompa Utumpili
Health Center 2 in Ajali Sub-County to Health Center 3.
mati Ajali sub-county kan michero Health Center 3.
Upgrade Gere
Kimiro medo rompa gere Health Center 2.
to Health Center 3 in Gere Sub-County.
Michero Health Center 3 mati gere sub-county.
Upgrade Kuyue Health Center 2
Kimiro medo rompa Kuyue Health Center 2
in Kuyue Sub-County to Health Center 3.
mati Kuyue sub-county wego chetwe romi Health Center 3.
Upgrade Amiel Health Center 2 in Lapono to Health Center 3.
Kimiro bene medo rompa oriat Health Center 2 mati Amiele ila pono sub-county wego chetwe Health Center 3.
Upgrade Kokir Health Center 3 in Paimol.
Kimiro medo rompa Kokil Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 mati Paimol.
Upgrade Okwadoko.
Kimiro medo rompa oriat Okwadoro Health Center 2.
So all these are the plans.
Michero Health Center 3 mena ye plan pagamente mati Agago.
This whole file is full of those.
Need kartaja beach enone wen pongi lock enone mina no neketi utich egone.
Now that is social infrastructure.
Mena ye oberu tich man kiti magamente tiu mapinen kunko.
And all together
Jame no weng
they are and Donglobo.
enone kiti te tich makeluone dongo lobo.
But now
Eto kubede
the NRM is always very clear.
ni NRM ni an weng gentie matam getie ma leng.
Yesterday I was in Kitgum,
La wo ebe de Kitgum.
and there's a very nice tarmac road from Kitgum now to Gulu and beyond.
La wo ebe de Kitgum lamti mabera la dai Kitgum ma chero Gulu.
So I asked the people there,
Ene penyo jome Kitgum.
at night,
Neki di wo
do you sleep on the tarmac road?
ni wono burmare lamma megune.
They all listened to me. Then they said, no, they don't sleep on the tarmac road.
Ne gen wanyo winya chigo waje wan ge wapu buri lam.
I said, where do you sleep?
E penyo gine tido buru kwene kono.
They say, we sleep gang.
Ne gene buru gang.
So that means we all go back to our gang.
Ne tian loke no tiene wan weng wabi dok gang wa.
Now when you go back to gang,
Kade ngun dok gang.
the chan you left in the morning
Chan me weko gang kudiko ne.
is still waiting for you.
Inoti ka kuri gang.
And it says, Apoyo Bino,
Chano be watching ni afoyo duogo.
we are still here.
Wan gere fa furuti kany.
You left us in the morning,
Iweko wagere kany kudiko.
we are here.
Wan furuti.
You have been on a good tarmac road,
Inu bero ka wot ke lam ma ke liyo maleng.
You have been where there is electricity.
Beru be kama maji link with ye.
But we Chan Pacho
Wano chan furu dongo gi wagang.
is still there.
One furu tie.
So that's why from the 1960s, we were very careful. You people, because many people were really wasting time.
Eno wego woyo chakai mara piera bo wen wiye. Ene beru. Maitamo mabera de dane one mero wabed mawariak mada.
And I told them, I said, you are misleading our people.
Watch it, but you magoy plan. They won't tia doro jo wamarach.
They come, talk, tarmac roads, what?
Gem biro me loka guru keken kono guru kono mach ngangagi.
But Pacho
Geno wego peko mati pajo
is where I stay.
Kama ana beri ye gang.
I don't stay in the tarmac road.
An pako gera idlam magi furni.
So what happens in my home is what is very, very decisive.
Gin madong pere tek loya ye gin mati me gang mana beri ye.
The Yoma Bear, those are important.
Yoma be meno be gere.
But Pacho.
Ento gang.
So that's why we said we must add clearly another target. Lonyo.
En gino were watch you John and you team be o med loka chiel ma pere tera ye lokom lonyo.
Lonyo is yours.
Lonyo uberu megi.
And so is Chan.
Wachan we uberu megi.
Donglobo is ours.
Don lobo beru jem ma megwa wen.
So this message
Loki enene.
in the 1960s, for us, we started long ago.
Imwaka piera bung wen wiye ene beru ka loke chako wachon.
That's why we disagreed with some of these old political parties.
En gino wero gino poke ki jomo kena makuru chako pati ma meggini.
Some of the people listen to our messages.
Jomo kena winyu loke ene bera loko.
There are people, for instance, in Bundubujo.
Jomo kena ma gentie karmoja.
Bundubujo.
Jomo kena ma ti bundibujo.
Let's see whether I have their recordings here.
Ne jomo kena ma gentie bundibujo imero neno ka duan gi magi recording tikany.
Nisie Katuro Bernard, wikazi wa Kanyantoa village, Paris yanje ni Nyaungu ward, Gomboro, Uganyikere Town Council, district ya Wondebogio, ndi mulimi. Nkatandika kulima ekoko ninali muto, musiregune ni eka 12. Nkatandika na kuhera eka 5. Natura nagwongera nakabone mugaso gwekoko ngwakana nongera musiregune nkagulima mu mirumo 3. Mirumo 3 jumbi gwatandika kuntweseri. Nkatandikira akoko nkenke yage nanena kura ateni ndi mu mwaka nkutayaga season ya mwaka ni meri season yone nili mu meri ya 5. Meri musanju ni off season kubaga noya mu nkenke okwezi ninoga tani 3. Tani 3 atisawe ne koko 12 kitundu. Oye milioni 75. 75 oziyobusifuna uzikozesa. Deni beite kukarageri maximum. Hali obukugulya kamutwaro 10 kichweka. Koko sienka kitanka kuiguliri ya silingi 12 no olusanju. Esko na etandika. Ateni ndio bukuparative siasiye nkutulukiriaga koko yanje mu cooperative ya Bukwe cooperative. Ateni ndi saving yeyo utandika kweli kwe 11 kwikianende ndi tinka guli kokweli nde muko tekereza kuigulia mukuni kweli kwa 5.
Now
niko netunge
these are farmers
Mano beru lufu
from Bundubujo.
magen aki bundibujo.
Bundubujo is very far from Kampala.
Bundibujo bo moke Kampala.
It is on the Congo border.
Ti border mi Congo.
But you see how they are earning money
Neno kita giti anongo chile nkere fu.
from cocoa. He's speaking in the local dialect there. But he was saying that he earns about 75 million a year. This is far from Kampala. Now, if we had time, we would see his house and so on. Let's see another example. In the cattle corridor.
Tataka andagento bakuja talobo hagwachidan meirisa zakanya nagura mataka nyuse nazo zankorera kwenda zashubiza abana bihereze naturu kabanza munyankore naja nahindura kumata ngo nzungu nuko zahanyiranye natunga atuzungu zo ndisumute.
On our farm we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, this man here is not a Jomukwano. He's a villager, not educated. But he listened to our message. And he abandoned the poor machon of cattle keeping to poor manyen of dairy. And you hear he's selling 900 liters of milk per day. And the price there is low because there's a lot of milk in the area. So the price is 800 shillings a liter. In other areas it goes up to 2,000. But still he gets good money because he has got a lot of milk. He gets 21 million shillings a month. In a year, he gets 250 million. And he has changed his life. You see the house he's staying in. A modern house. And he has got solar power on the modern house. And he has educated those children like that girl who is speaking English. But he's doing all this when he's far away from the tarmac road. Tarmac road is like 70 miles from where he is. So this has been our message all this time. Let's see what some of our people here have done. If there are
I am Anena Masi. I'm a teller in Olual Trading Center, which is in Laguri
village, Ayila Parish, Gurgur sub-county. Amoro district. Kari muno foot piano PDM no atie berugang.
Oh, before getting PDM, I was at home after my senior 4.
Nge ang benagang project ni PDM o chiamba no chiana oni.
After PDM came in, and then I was able to be given 1 million from PDM money.
Beru makali wario ki piario ya ngoyam.
It was the year 2024.
Ka piaro fully dwe mabor ani wa mukar oni.
I planted groundnuts in August,
Aka de
3 acres.
ya kwanyo mu ma kwanyo beru ka ver piara de ku bi.
Oh, after harvesting, I was able to realize 35 bags of groundnut.
Macharo beru miliona rio kalimia chi.
After selling, I was able to get 2,100,000 shillings.
Beru kuma no bana kwano kuju chon.
On top of that, I was also able to study tailoring as a course.
Matiki sarana rio in.
I was having only two showing machines, these 2 singer showing machines.
Kidong am chiana machar ki fule na wilo ki machine me maj eni me locking dog bo.
After selling my G-nut, I was able to buy the baby locking machine
Well me alimia bungwan piara bor ya bit.
at the cost of 985,000 shillings.
Dana mukana wilo ki diela rio.
Other balance of the money, I was able to procure 2 goats.
Diela rio na wilo kiana rio ni wai wel malimia chel piara bor li piara bungwan.
I bought them at 180, the cost of 90,000 each.
Kidong amati eni bati panen ki chiana oni due li piara ngwan.
This room we are in, I also rent it 40,000 monthly.
Dana mukana mayra ki stock mukana ki wilo. Itanya limia bit.
Some other balance of money I was able to add with my stock at the cost of 500,000.
Mukana do konyo me wilo je mati tiang me konyo am ki ga.
Some other thing I have already used it to support me at home.
Now,
Yeah.
that is the story of Anena.
Mena yedo beru lok panena.
She got 1 million last year
Uno miliona chele mwaka mokaro.
of PDM.
Ki chilling me PDM.
She planted groundnuts 3 acres.
U pero full eka sadek.
When she harvested, she got 35 bags,
Karma kwanyo ki poro no bag piara dek we a beach.
and she sold them at 2.something million.
O charo uno chilling miliona rio ka limia
So
chel.
the one who had borrowed 1 million already had 2 million plus within a few months.
Ningat mu deno miliona chel pe duere manonok no dong tiki miliona rio ki wiye.
And from the 2 million she bought that machine which I didn't know myself, that sewing machine which is they call for what? For locking or for what?
Ni en ki kom miliona rio muno ne otiu kere mi willo machine money. Ni machine no mono ti mi locking ti mi ngoy. It's for locking, Your Excellency.
Very good. I'm learning new things. I didn't know that one.
Ni en no pinge okurigin no fude ti afonyo ne afonya.
And she bought it at 900 something shillings.
O willo we wel me chilling ali mia bungwen kigimo.
Cash.
Ki kom chendre dong ki come.
And she bought goats.
Chi do willo diagi.
And she's also hiring a room where she's selling at 40,000 a month.
Tika chulo ot kama dong en ku beri chare ye ko bongi wel me ali piara ngwen.
Which is 480,000 a year.
No magachel wel ot ti ali mia ngwen e piara boro.
So these examples should encourage all of you.
La kori la nyut enene miero ko mi kero bot wan weng.
We are continuing with PDM.
Wano tika mede food ki PDM.
We may even have to put in more money
En bedong nene bi kero chilling maduong bene do PDM.
so that it covers more people.
Wek dong gudar mapola dada.
But for now,
Eto piku bedene.
I will add another 15 million
Piku bedene bi mero million a para beach.
for the leaders to borrow from.
Bot lotela me legone.
Because
Me
now
demno.
we are not allowing the leaders to borrow from the PDM.
Gen petika yeni lotela good den chente ki PDM.
the local leaders.
Lutela maping.
But we also want to start a fund for the church leaders in their dioceses and the Muslim districts.
Ni gen bene mirni gichak chiente pe ludirodini.
So that they can also engage in wealth creation.
We gen bene chak ti uti menya yolem.
If they want.
Kagimero.
Then the cultural leaders.
Lutela mete kwaro bene.
Also their fund. A fund for them.
Chilengi bene.
Then we're also going to start a fund for the university leavers. If you have left university for 2 years, you have not got a job, you should go to that fund. So what we want is to get rid of poverty. I really get very concerned when you hear the testimonies of these young people who get 1 million for the first time in their lives. There are so many of them. I have them in my video here, but I don't have time to show them to you. Therefore, from our program of our manifesto of 7 points, all of them are in that manifesto. But now I brought you three of them. Kuch, Donglobo, and Lonyo. 3. There are 3 other points which I spoke about when I was in Gulu. But they will play them for you on the radio so that you can hear. But before I conclude, I want to add another point. Kwan nono. From 1996, we introduced UPE. UPE was supposed to be Kwan nono. UPE no mirobedlok ni Kwan nono. Students study free in government schools. It started well, and I have now got many children, many young people who provide witness that they came up because of that free education. But the school authorities started bringing back money. Manok. Started with lunch money. Then added. Now there's no more Kwan nono now. I'm not happy with that. Because many of you are now Luneko, so many children. Uneko. Yes. If you don't allow children to study, you are killing them. So when I saw this, I said, let me organize some resistance. So I started the skilling hubs. Because with the UPE, I had so many other people. The DEO, the head teacher, the PTA, the foundation body. All those are not convinced about my plan. But there's one area where you put me where I'm the only authority. when you voted for me in 2006,
Karamo bolle kui magal.
2016 and 2021.
Karamo bolle kui magal wario ka bichel ka para bichel ki piaru wachiel.
State House is under my control.
State House don't tie bore ene ilo State House.
So I use State House to say,
And
let me show these Ugandans
ene ti uki State House meni wachi wa nyuti ki Uganda ni
that Kwan Nono is possible.
ni kwan nono timme.
So I started skilling hubs.
Ichako lok me kwan nono me mi riego bod lo tiano di ero kiti ching.
And my graduates here,
Lo tiano mala go kwana yoding gulu ni giti kany.
Tiekan,
Lo tiano unu ti kany.
where are they?
They are coming, Your Excellency. They are here.
Oh, my bear.
Man be mada.
I want two witnesses, one girl and one boy.
Ene miro chaden ke bob jo ario ke anda nyaga chiel ke woba chiel.
Atama foyo la dirlo mati kienwa. Han kinying kiluana limo Fiona. Haki sub county makiluani parabo ya Agago district. Ikarama winyu kwa meno la dirlo bo hero makiluani industrial hub. Akero we are paying ni pa kwano ade ergen eone ni ning. Ka tiara body Peter Hardy see. Away mama gin eni teni ning. Ke o teta proceed ne. Kita mira what kere. We ada a tiara guru. A chati teaching makiluani hairdressing. Kuberi chana chiki saluna kiluani mama weave. Amiyo the service maduani da kere bedi pa kwano a tiara kuna no le mwana makuno berentie. Where ya da beru ki nuang tui. Atem level la rio way. Level ma ki luani modula. Ki level 1. Where kar ma be arina no Kafuela, His Excellency, the President of Uganda. May God bless you abundantly. Because of you, I am here.
Why had you left school?
I left school in primary 4.
You left primary 4, speaking the local language.
Agiro kila ngwen ki kunu da tiero pian ki fonyo le mo we ngeo mo ko manak na.
Why?
Pian nyan ma chula pere.
Chete pe. Oh, Marachi. Okay, the other boy now.
Afo ila diet lobo.
But before this one, Lakwara. How rich are you now?
Me? Like in a mount? Ramon Uchiana Limia Bitiel, come Jame Macharo, only weave, Kidong ye with Dharma Kerugi.
Oh, in a month, out of the weave for the hair that she sells and dressing women's hair, she can get 600,000 per month.
Oh, my bear. Apoyo, the boy.
NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Kikanyi ya kilon NC Okelo, Abel Latin Kwan, Mokwano, a third intex, actually presidential industrial hubs. Uye wera for la diet lobo, Akwane department miss making. Uye wera for la diet lobo, Pingej Momina, Anagiro Kwan, Mawo Mabubana, or when you call a Carmel Wen Pacoin, and I give a P5, a primary 5. And a Karma, la did RDC Mamega, Kachiri Kamasoro Fiza, Omina form, Mabere Kerme form in Umia Kara, Michero Gankwan, a Chera Berry Kerme Kwan in teaching in the Pedua Bichel. Umira white law in a China, my law in a Atima bed, Mapira. And a China, Tigiwa, my Yogatia. Era willow material wake Kampala. Atawne la did love ye. Let me present for you my shoe, which actually made out of my hand work.
Very good. I will pay you.
Thank you, sir.
But the other boy yesterday cheated me. He sold me at 500,000. Do you have a shoe 500,000? Okay, I give him 500,000 also.
For your material to try the did. This is a nice shoes in more than one. With through the skills, actually don't know presidential industrial app. Afo matter. Alego rubani, committee wa didwa inini kero, mi wakale do tiano bulu, kuberi kero mi lobuko pan inini. Atiga lega bonda diet. Katwere you expand it to the district level. We actually tino mati at the grassroots level, beri opportunity mi kwan inini. Afo matter rubani polo mediwa.
My people pay for my shoes. It is inflated price, but I don't mind. Apoyo Rutino, Apoyo, you go and sit. This one left school at what time? At what class?
The boy P5, the girl P4.
Go and sit. But pay them, pay him. I want him to be paid now when I'm seeing.
Ne chana pe ke chul mai ne no.
I want to pay him here. Why are you taking ages? Now, you can hear the witness of these young people. You count the money. Thank you. Now, you can hear the testimony of these young people. Their future had been destroyed by charges in government schools. One had dropped out at P4, one at P5. So, we are conserving ignorance. How can this be? Now, these people were as if they didn't have any value. But by training them just for 6 months, you see what they are doing.
Any training, John, do a bit can earn net general. Neno te yopo dogola yopo kom te mojema pat.
Some of those products which they are making here in Gulu, we have been importing them from China. From Dubai. From Italy. Now these your children are making them here. So therefore, in the coming government, I want to really to agree all of us without pulling and pushing, without that we provide free education in government schools.
Ni gamete manien madong chake mwaga mabiro ni mete wan wayo yela wa chel ni dong ki wek kwan mi nono ku bet bolo tiano makwane school pagamente.
And that's why
en mo wero
I had made the schools day schools.
En kino wero en way ni school li ku bet school melo tiano woro day.
The primary school per parish.
School government me primary beri parish weng.
And the government secondary school per sub-county.
Kedong school government me senior sub-county achel.
My economics
en no chura na tiene
of education
me gang lok komfonye
was for children to separate studying with eating and sleeping and all those issues.
ene mirne lokom kwan ki poko e lokom buru lokom cham ki lok mukena ka lok me kwan mir lo tieno ko nge kwan ne ken.
Because the main thing about education, about school is kwan education.
Gin mapire tek loy lok me fonya ye kwan picham ki jem mukena ne.
You can eat at home.
Ine romo cham giri ki gang.
You can sleep at home.
I romo buru bene gang.
As long as the school is near.
Kate kat school tie kamachok.
You either walk or cycle to the school, study, go back.
I romo wara chere school nye ngwajo ki lela chere school chino ikwano.
So that the little money the government has.
No dong tie lokane chileng ma tiri ma gamete ti kere ne.
Concentrates on building classrooms.
Gamete dong no geru gang ot kwan.
Building laboratories.
Geru dong kama ke lutino kwana ye teaching.
Libraries.
Kama lutino neno kwana buke ye.
Teachers' houses.
Gedu ori palofonye.
And pay the teachers.
Ke dong chulo mochara palofonye.
And maybe textbooks.
Ke dong willo bure malono lutino kwana ki gang kwan.
But if you include boarding and so on, then it becomes very expensive for the government.
That's
how you end up with the children of the rich being the one to study. And all these children drop out. This is very dangerous. So I appeal to you all to really be of one mind on the issue of free education.
Now
finally on the issue of Lonyo, there was the issue of the destruction of cows in Lango, Teso, Acholi by the rebels. And the wars and the cattle rustlers. In the past we tried to do restocking. But as we were restocking, some people went to court. So the court came in and said there were people who should be compensated. People don't normally compensate for war. Because war is chaotic. And it destroys so many things. It destroys life, property, time, people's time get lost. So that's why we're thinking of restocking. Yes, we lost so many things, but let's start with the restocking. But because we didn't want contradictions, I kept quiet and I gave a chance to the lawyers. And we started giving them money. 159 billion. But when I checked, and I started getting information that there's a lot of war. So I called a meeting of the leaders in Teso, Lango, Acholi. I said, what do we do? Why don't we go back to restocking and have a flat figure per household, per homestead? Then I suggested a figure of a beach dock.
Ni ene kapteki wel diay ni diay mi robera bija biji or achiel.
So when the people had this in Teso language, actually they supported it.
Ni karama dano wunyi loki Teso lao kachuli guchwa loko lumuru.
So when I got a report from the committee of Teso, they supported it.
Karama no report ki committee me Teso guchwa tam enoni.
The committee of Lango supported it.
Committee me lao guchwa lok enoni.
Now in Acholi they supported it also.
Ya chuli bena guchwa loko bena.
But they added that in the case of Acholi,
the
war had lasted longer. And it was there all the time. And in the other areas it was like a spillover. So it was better to do both in the case of Acholi, to do the 5 per household, but also compensate the other ones who had been identified.
Ni ya chuli kibitiu ki plan ario weng joma chom no ki chulu gine ki mede ki chulu gi joma umukena ni weng go bino dia bija ora chela chela.
So me, I was very happy because at least all the areas had agreed on a beach per homestead.
And ye Yompian area when ye locadia beach or Rachel.
Now this is good because now that's a minimum.
And only ye yom meno bedok bear pian meno dia beach konelwa.
Then the other variation by the Acholi, I've told cabinet to study it, to see how it can be done, and to see how to avoid any nyenkos involved in that.
Ne proposal pa chole ne kiribet ori weng no dia bida bit a chul pa jomano chon no actually what that compensation komede ni ene chwa loke ching cabinet ministers me nano loke wek lok me nyero pogo donye dore lao ke teso.
So I'm busy with the campaign, but I've written to the Prime Minister to follow up the whole thing.
And get a busy kuberity look me campaign, ere choy waraga dong both Prime Minister ne onan kit me tia loko.
But the diang 5 diang per homestead is very good.
Ero look ni dia bidi ora chela me look ma bera de da ene chwaka de da.
You have seen how these young people like Anena, we are very happy with the goats and so on. So you can imagine if each homestead has got a dog, cows, they will be very happy.
Ni no nena mahaka mor na ne kita ye yom kere ni kupi lokom jige mo welo ke cheleng PDM ka dong dano ora chela no dia bida big dong beru bero mene.
Now let me conclude with my own wealth creation, small in 4 acres model, my model farm in Lango.
Eno waje de mero gipo loke ke fu make luoni fu eka ngwen eto no kwa ko fu ma pat weng mati lao kan.
My name is Dr. Maurice Ochem. I am a commissioner by appointment deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond.
Now you can.
And this size we can.
You can hear now yourselves. Your chairman was saying that there is so much can that it is disturbing our roads. And that the water table is near the surface. Now we are going to use that water table to build a vast fish farming industry. For you people. The fish ponds are expensive to make. You may not be able to make them yourselves. But the government will make them for you. And you run them. But you can hear from a fish pond of 20 by 50 meters. In a year, I get 100 million. This is my state house farm. Not by leg, there's another one in Lira University. Near the industrial hub of Lango. Because the industrial hub also, I want them to learn agriculture, manyen. Pour manyen with chura. So you earn 100 million, and when you deduct costs, you remain with 70 million. So we are sitting on wealth here. So these are the points I wanted to present to you today. Kuch, Donglobo,
Lokom Donglobo,
Lonyo,
Lokom Lonyo,
Kwan Nono,
Kidong Lok me Kwan Nono,
and Pur Manyen with Chura.
Kidong Lok me Fu Manyen, Kichura.
With these few words, I ask you to support the NRM as you did in the past, but even more now.
Niki lok me lok manok kitiga leguno mede kichwako NRM kiruchwaka karmachon erdo med chwako malaman.
So that we continue.
Wekwa mede kitich.
Apoyo matek.
Foyo ladiro foyo.
NRM oye.
Oye.
Agago oye.
Oye.
Achori oye.
Oye.
Uganda oye.
Oye.
Apoyo matek.
Foyo.
Let's have the flag bearers.
Agago poyo una tek to 12 pijolo President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Ichawa ni endo ngachalo won kom me party me NRM me Uganda. Ami yo bendera bodjo ame uni yero gikan me mako bendera me party me NRM. Iyakina gi utie kere Honorable Beatrice Akelo Lokori, Honorable Anoonya Ricky, Honorable Okot John Amos, Honorable To Henry Magmot, Honorable Opio Leonardo Jok, for LC5 Agago. Number 1 is Honorable Edward Magmot. En yiroko malo gamo flag eroko. Mono dong tia nyutatira ti ni dong chakere tin ni wara nyim. Flag me NRM ti chie. Ama won come party come President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Ena me omie. Namario Amea lobo yonge onobo to pero onobo Anoonya Riki. Anoonya Riki dado gamo bendera meroko me yelo. Ame nyuruni endong biro cherekin gang kamo yukwit pe President Museveni imege ki NRM candidates dushu. Number day kobero Honorable Okot John Amos. Eno nyono ping loko bero kea kyo bero civilian. Odonyo komaro enang chia gamo bendera meredong. Mechung ite party me NRM eno gami bot won kom me party me NRM pi Uganda. Otieke de Honorable Opio Leonard Ojok, Monopi LC5 me Agago, Entieda Iromalo me Gammo, Bendera mere, Metel Agago achalo won kom LC Beach, ite party me NRM kun Gamo Bendera mere bot chairman me party pi Uganda. Mea Giki uberedong Honorable Akelo Beatrice Lokori. Adang endong chia word gamo bendera. Eno gamo bendera ko ibot chairman me NRM pi Uganda, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Jo mukene dong chalo LC5 councillors gi, LC adegi. Duongere la didong miyo John yene menyutu ni flag pa NRM tie bot NRM flag bearers. Dong la did lobo won kom me party me NRM tie do amako chalketge. Thereafter we shall have a picture moment with the converts. May I ask protocol and security to lead the team of converts. The team of converts. Manjo magindo ye NRM. Beru charo lare kanisha. Yini gamu yeshu deko bidogini ando ye yeso charo la lara. Gin yaro chwako party mukene duongi beru jome FDC. Tini dong ginu tika tuchi dogi ni ginu ye parime NRM. Yo mugamo flag potia wire ikin luak ki flag. Aneno team me converts dano telo wigi obedo RDC me Agago omido dang puo ye te puo yo Utela me party me NRM ame gino bedo katuchu jiri bod John yene me gini binu I party ya bear ang party ya tech party me NRM mono jo mayad gino tiro chingiari yo gino ngeo ni NRM tiro katuan ching nu NRM abedo na machiel gina na hari hukwao jo me Uganda ni obedo na mario ero tindo gino joining para miro bedo na machiel Do wano jologi. Rugi potie mago poti boma blue eto gira kete gina yellow. Gino duong ba atamo unu woro tujiri bod joma puru dong. Wachi gini parime NRM na parya ber. Gin ma blue ma uni ruhuno eno. Pebeg, jame weng ma ochiek jama ber. La emme kapot pe ochiek nukala ne green. Kado ochiek bedo yellow. Apo palo kapot pe ochiek nukala me green. Kado ochiek bedo yellow. Gin ma yellow gin ma ochiek. Man weng gin jo ma yad yu gweng ikom kema me NRM. Ero chake tin dong wano tie dong achalo dong brothers and sisters in NRM. Unluang me Agago, Mando Berurale me Agiki. This is the last rally for His Excellency the President and the flag bearer of NRM in Northern Uganda. Northern Uganda now hands over the presidential flag bearer of NRM to Karamoja sub-region. So we are now giving a long pass to Karamoja sub-region. Your Excellency, we wish you all the best as you kickstart your second leg in Karamoja region. Northern Uganda wishes you the best. We shall now embark on phase 2 and phase 3 of taking your message to the grassroots. Oya dong malo wegdo where me kwogolo Uganda in reverse order. May we rise up for
Wafoyo matek, wafoyo ladit president me bino ya Agago, wafoyo bino ni matek adada. Won motiki gin manaka neki poke wu bandera pa yanareme wa yilu malo, kala dit dong tika yope miya wa yilu malo, yo mamako chal miro makone wa yilu malo, wafoyo matek. The President of the Republic of Uganda, thank you so much for the time you've had with us. Your Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Olara. Wafoyo, wafoyo, wafoyo. Wafoyo binoni, wafoyo. Kai woro what mabe.
Let's get ready to say bye-bye to the national chairman. Are you ready? Ting malo, ting malo. Ting malo. Thank you so much, Agago, for loving the national chairman. Your Excellency, we love you so much. And these people have promised us that on 15th, next year, Jan, they are going to vote you. Thank you, thank you, Excellency. Ting malo, ting malo. Ting malo, ting malo for the president. Ting malo. Your Excellency, Musea Ruhanga Kutware J, we love you so much. Ting malo! Ting malo for the president! Agago oye! Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Don't Ting malong, ting malong, ting malong, ting malong! Afoyo! Afoyo, 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 afoyo! Ting malong! Let's show Musei love! Let's show Musei love! Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for loving NLM Agago. Agago oye! Museveni oye! God bless you. Thank you so much for loving Musei.